Hello, YouTube. How are you guys doing today? Hope everyone's well. Okay, so I am here today with this video for Things We're Making Thursday. It's a collab that started back with a very small group of ladies back in January of 2023. And for the whole year, they had picked out 12 free crochet patterns each month, presented one pattern of the 12, and they all put their own spin on it and, talked about difficulties or the yarn they used or modifications they may had to make and stuff like that. Then over the year, it grew pretty big. Then for 2024, they decided to do themes, and we could crochet, knit, sew, whatever kind of type of craft we like doing. And it got really big, and that's when I actually joined and started participating. This year, they changed it up a little bit, and what it is still themes, but you have to design your own project, like don't follow a pattern kind of thing. So for this month, our theme was bags. So as you can see on the screen here, I've got a picture of a bag I just actually made recently. If you've been following my channel, you would have seen this bag probably. But I don't have a new bag to show. I only made one this month. So I thought I'd kind of show you some past bags I have made. So there was this one here. This is the front and the back of a dragon bag I made. Really loved how that bag had turned out. There's going to be other pictures in amongst the gallery. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. So there was those bags. Then this green, purple, and pink bag with the blue stripe. I made that years and years and years ago. Kind of wish I'd made the strap either shorter or done a different stitch because it ended up stretching out pretty bad. This beside it is technically a bag. It's to hold an adult bottle of beverage, like say you're going to a housewarming party or a bridal party or something like that, and you want to present, a gift. It's a cute little bag. I love the yarn I used. Like, good way to use up scrap yarn. Then I made this chevron two-tone, like the tan and the beige with the vibrant blue. Great project bag. This other one here with the two browns again, but with the green. I actually put a zipper in it, but didn't do the greatest job sewing it in, but it's got the 3 pockets on this side, and there are 3 pockets on the other side. I gave it to my niece when she had her first child for a diaper bag, and it was huge. Like, it had, like, everything I gave her as a baby gift, which included 2 blankets, was all in this bag. Like, I had it stuffed full. So it was a good sized little diaper bag, I think, especially for her first. Then there's this little one, kind of like a fall themed colored bag, just single crochets, nothing fancy. Then there was this one here, which was a chevron type pattern. Couldn't tell you the pattern itself. Like, these are bags I've made years ago, so a lot of them I don't remember a whole lot of details about, but just showing you different bags I made. This one was a corner to corner bag. Great way again to use up some scrap yarn I had. The purple one beside it, it was a star stitch, I believe. Not a fan of the stitch, but I've made a few projects. I made a bag with it. I think I made slippers with that stitch. Not a real big fan of the star stitch, to be truthful. But hey, we all have our favorites, right? And there's these 2 bags. This colorful one I made for myself. And as I was making it, my mom kind of fell in love with it. So I altered the pattern, as you can see, because the blue arrows here, it was only supposed to be the one set, and I reversed it to make it look like an actual arrow. My mom's favorite colors are blue, so I made her one. Now, this colorful one that's mine, I've misplaced it. I don't know where it is. It's got to be here in my apartment somewhere. I'm hoping that I never got rid of it. But I'm also missing, I think, a pattern or 2. And my mom had given me a magnet board and a strip of magnet, so you put your paper on it and you can move the magnet. That might be in this bag, and I honestly don't know what I've done with it. It's like vanished into thin air. So I'm hoping I'll find it someday, and what I'm missing for a pattern and possibly yarn, and who knows what else is in it, is in that bag. Because it's not the bag that's sitting over here with me. So, yeah, it's been misplaced. I love that bag. It was fun. Again, another great project to use up scrap yarn or like an odd button kind of thing. Okay, that's a coffee cup cozy. Ignore it. But this one here, I guess you would call it millends because it was in a bag. Doesn't have a label or anything. It doesn't really give you much about it, but they don't call it millions here in Southern Ontario at the store I shopped at, but it's a similar idea. The yarn did the design on its own. It was an all right bag. It made an okay library book bag, like if you weren't getting a whole lot of library books. And that's what I pretty much used it for the longest time. If I was going to my local bookmobile, I would take that bag with me. It worked pretty good. Then this two-tone blue one here is also another adult beverage bag, and it had a really neat stitch. I wish I could remember it, and unfortunately I can't show it to you. It was given away one year for Christmas with an adult beverage inside. This one here is supposed to represent like a little play backpack. So there are straps on the back, and I made like a little ruler, a pencil, and then mock paper kind of idea for like a toddler, especially if they've got a sibling that's a couple years older and going to school for the first time and the toddler is not, So it was a fun little play set for a young child. This bag here, now it's got my niece's tablet in it at the time. Not the niece that had the baby, but another niece of mine. And my husband's tablet would probably fit in it better because it's a little bigger than what my niece's is. But it's a little bag. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute. This purple one with the flower, I don't think I'd really call it a bag per se. No, it's kind of like a crossbow bag or a basket feel, I guess, because it's meant to hang up like inside your locker, and then like you see where the paper and the pen and the highlighter sticking out of it, and then the bottom section you put like Kleenexes and stuff. But yeah, I would call it a bag, but I wouldn't call it a bag. I really don't know how I'd classify it, but I made that. This little purple and white stripe one, oh my goodness, it was so cute. It's very tiny, but it's perfect size. You can use if you're giving someone, say, cash for a gift or a gift card, or even to use it to put a child's tooth in, to put under the pillow because it's easier to find than, a little wad of Kleenex with a tooth in it. So it's a good little bag for that. This purple one, I don't remember much about it. I know I made it, but I can't. I know it had some front post stitches, but that's all I can remember. This pink and blue one is just a market mesh bag. This little yellow one, oh my goodness, the strap. It was some really weird, funky, bumpy, weird yarn. Like, weird is all I can come up with, yarn. But it was perfect to make a strap on this little yellow kid's purse. Now this brown and beige one, oh my goodness. Very big, solid stitching bag. Like, it's perfect for very big project, like if you're doing like blankets, or if you're going like to the beach or something like that, and you've got a couple sets of towels and a big book and your sun lotion, sunglasses, and who knows what else you made, a couple bottles of water, perfect bag for like at the beach. This colorful little one, I saw the pattern and I thought, oh my goodness, that is so cute. Let's see if I can convert it into it was a graft. I thought, let's see if I can convert it into a crochet project. And I just, for the heck of it, made this little bag with a drawstring, and not very big, but it's kind of cute bag. I wish I had put a strap on it with the drawstrings, but never did. This green one here is to hold like your plastic bags in. And then there's this little fun one for a child as well that I made. Actually, I set up occasionally at the end of my laneway where my camper is on a private property my husband and I own, and put some of my stuff out for sale, right? And there was this bell guy. He was working on the bell across the road and over just a smidge from my laneway. And he was the stuff he was doing was a little loud. So he kind of felt bad about I glanced over at him, but like he wasn't annoying me or anything. I was just looking to see what he was doing, right? So he kind of felt bad. And this bag, like this little purse, and that little yellow one with the, really weird strap bumpy yarn stuff I use. He bought both of them off me for his nieces for presents. I thought, oh, that was so sweet. He goes, since I just served your day, I guess I'll see what you got. And I thought, okay, like this is all for women kind of thing. But he goes, oh my goodness, these purses are so cute. I've got 2 nieces would love their first purse. So unfortunately, I've never seen the Bell guy since, so I don't know what they thought of them. But yeah, he bought both purses from me, which is okay. This one here was, I know the side that's showing there's 4 squares. They're called, I believe, a miter square. And then the other side is just one bigger one. Can't remember where I got the pattern from. This one here, again, is like a little gift bag. So you could put like money in it, a gift card in it. Great idea for, say you got multiple adult children or grandchildren, you're giving them gift cards or money and everyone's getting like the same thing. Great idea to make these little gift bags and hang them all on your tree or, whatever decorations or place settings for like dinner or something like that. And that's when they get their gift. I like the little gift bag ideas. I've done them a few times. Then this brown one with the yellow, orange, and burgundy again. Another adult beverage bag. I think I made that for, no, I don't think it was for last year's Things We're Making Things. I think it was something else, but the theme was something for the Thanksgiving holidays, and I thought those colors to me scream Thanksgiving. The other one's just to hold your water bottle. The strap goes over your shoulder and it hangs on your side. Good way to use up scrap yarn, just single crochets. I've made tons of water bottles, as you'll see. This one is like a shell stitch. This green one is a shorter strap though, but another water bottle, sunglasses bag. Like when you think of bags, you can come up with a lot of ideas. A little market mesh bag is not very big though, but it was a cute little market bag. Then I made a little bag that you can, if you got like the circle rings for like on your keychain, you can hang it from your keys or, just over your shifter of your vehicle. It has a little bit bottle of hand sanitizer in it, or hang it from your mirror. This blue bag, oh my goodness. I loved like the peach, the white, the mint green, then the two-tone blue I used. And then the straps was like almost like a rope kind of idea. It was a fun bag to make. I enjoyed it so much. I just went searching for a really pretty square that I liked. And actually, I think I might have made that bag last year for Things We're Making Thursday. And the theme was bags 1 month, like it is this month. And I think that's when I made this bag. And this one here, I just took a bunch of pastel-y type colors and threw them in a bag that my husband couldn't see which color. And I had him draw a color and then started making the bag. And then when I got low, I had him draw another color. And I went with the colors he drew and made a really cute little bag. Another sunglasses holder. Another granny square bag. An octagon shaped granny square bag. That one was really fun to make. This little mesh bag, similar idea to the one I just showed you, but the stitching on it was not the same, and it turned out really cute too. That one was a real fun one to make. Not as big as I thought it was going to turn out though, but it was still a cute bag. Then another bottle holder. This one here, this gray one, I know it's kind of hard to see, and I don't know if I got, yeah, I do, okay. So here it is laid flat. It's just 2 granny squares. I just took the burgundy, stitched it up, threw a small little strap on it that, like, if I'm knitting from a cake, I would have that strap on my right wrist because I knit with my yarn on my right. I crocheted my yarn on the left, and it's perfect. Like if you're working on a project and you've got, like I said, like a little cake of yarn, throw it in there, throw the bag on your wrist, and go to town. I love the little thing. Another little bag that you could use like for the tooth fairy, or again, if you're giving cash, or a gift card as a gift. Another market bag. I just randomly pulled out some yarn and worked it till I ran out. This purple and multi-gray type one. I think it originally started actually as a hat, and it was going to be way too big. So I kind of went with it and went as far as the purple would go, and then I switched it to the other yarn. I just pulled out another random ball of yarn I had and finished it up and made a bag out of it. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a hat pattern I was following, but it's always fun when you can kind of change your project. This one's another little mesh market bag. I love these market bags. I think they're so adorable. And like, because the bottoms are single crochet with cotton, it makes them pretty sturdy. Now, unfortunately, the red one I showed you a moment ago was not cotton, but it was still single crochet, so it's a good amount. This one, I guess you could call it a bag. It's got straps on it. Now, mind the yogurt container that's in it. I made it last year, kind of hoping maybe to get a small house plant of some kind to put in it and hang it. Never did. I don't even know if I still have it, and if so, where the bag is. This little bag is a Celtic knot bag, I think it was called. Very thick. The yarn I used was either a very, very thick 4 or on the 5. It could have been even on the 5 size. And with that stitch, it was very, very thick. Like, it almost felt like there was already, remember those old time water bottles our grandparents would have had that you put hot water in and, put against your back or whatever? This would have fit one of those in this bag easily and been warm still. But I used the same yarn and then made this other bag that, unfortunately, the picture is not the greatest angle of it. I'm sorry about that. Again, another gift card / money. Then this blue and white one, if you've been following my channel, you would have saw that one made not too long ago. Oh, I love that bag. It's sitting here somewhere. I'm not getting rid of that one. That's one I decided I'm keeping for sure for myself. I mind all these pictures. Like I said, got some other pictures. And then this pink bag, you guys would have saw me done at the beginning of the month. So this is somewhere I go fishing, and water was very, very low, and I took pictures of it because I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, there's my bags that I had for you guys. So since we're on the last Thursday of the month, what is next month's theme? Next month's theme is design your own hat. I'm gonna wait until the 2 channels that I follow, which is, give me a moment here to grab my cheat sheet. Judy's Creations in Crochet. I'm gonna wait for her video to come out for next month because then I'll pick my color. And I'm waiting for also Nan's Crochet Idea, because in her channel, she's doing something this year and next year where it's a stitch versus stitch kind of idea. So I don't know what stitch yet I'm going to use in my hat or which color. That's how I normally pick for each month's design. So have fun with it. Hats are pretty universal. I've got a fair bit I can show for hats. I can obviously go through and get rid of all those bags photos and then transfer some hat photos in the same album so that I can show it off next month. But yeah, if you're gonna participate, have fun with it. There's different ways you can participate. You can either make a video like this and post it up on YouTube. If you do not wish to post a video or you do not post videos, you can either go over to Facebook. There's been a group created over there called Things We're Making Thursday. A very laid back group. Great, wonderful people that are over there. You can talk about anything. It doesn't even have to be the item for the month. It could be anything you want to talk about. A yarn sale or a new book you may have got that's got some patterns in it. Or you got maybe the Addy machine and you're got questions about it, like anything you want. Or you can get a hold of people like myself and say, hey, I've got a photo. Would you mind sharing it in your video? Most YouTubers will be like, yeah, sure, send it to me, no problem. And now that I know how to kind of do a sharing screen type idea, that I am more than welcome to. If you want to get a hold of me in my About page, you'll find my email if you go searching for it. And you can shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to share it. So have fun. Can't wait to see some hats that are made next year. I'm thinking, I know when I made my bucket hat last year, I really enjoyed it. So I'm thinking maybe of doing another bucket hat, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it all depends on the color. And then from there, what stitch, and we'll see what I decide to make. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye for now.